Yeah, man. I never knew black dudes had big dicks, you know, like until I started watching porn. And people
Is that a
left and right.
metronome, bro? Every time.
All right.
Oh, coming in with the tone.
Are we starting? Oh no, I'll start again. All right. Hey yo, what's up? Alvin's back and he's really hot. Got this fan running. No, you're not. That didn't make sense, but shit is alright.
Oh, that was it.
Once more with feeling.
If I had a million, I would blow it out, dang. And I hate it looking silly, cause I did it my way. Hit the sky, make 'em all mad. Always in the mood, coming off rude. With your attitude, I'm bad, but I like it like that.
All right.
Oh, man, I'm rusty, bro. I'm rusty with this.
Rusty as hell.
I have my days. I have my days.
He does.
I have my days.
He does. Well, with that,
I really do.
so welcome to the podcast. I'm Sixteenleo, and I have with me one of my favorite guests. It's Alvin, my boy.
17 Pisces, my bro.
16 Leo and 17 Pisces. Right, today's topic is actually, I have an agenda. I'm coming in with something right now. Yeah.
Hit me with it. Let's get it.
It's a topic that I've wanted to talk about with, people of every color and race. It's actually, is it racist if you only want to date a specific race? Is that yeah?
Okay.
Yeah.
All right.
Because, and I say this. Let me prefix this with the fact that I have a friend who is on Tinder, and he was looking at this girl, and she had in her bio she said no Asian men. So
damn, that cut me deep.
Yeah,
I'm not even trying to date her.
And it's like, what the hell?
Man. Okay. Well, damn. I don't know. I think it's okay to have a preference, right?
So that's the thing. Is it a preference? Is that what it is?
Or is it racism? Right. Okay. Well, if you're gonna put it like only date this type.
Okay. So
I feel like there's some sliver of racism in there. But
there's a little spicy racism.
Just a little sprinkle of racism on top of that. Like, my preference is like blacks, but I'll just sprinkle a little bit of like, you know, I don't know. I don't even know where I was going with that one, but just top of the dome, bro. Today's not my day, you know. But that one's hard for me personally because like how do I put this? Like, I'm not a huge fan of racism, and like like I don't think anyone is
like that one dude who's like, yeah, racism.
No.
I wish only black people were in the NBA.
Okay. Let me rephrase that. Okay. Like, I don't know. We're growing up. I was surrounded by a lot of racism, not in a bad way, but in like let's say more of a comedic way, like less not just purely comedic, but like even small sort of like Chinese people, right? We call there's this thing we call white people. It's guaylo, and in Chinese,
that's such a funny word.
It literally
Guaylo
means like ghost guy or whatever, and it's to obviously insinuate white people, you know what I mean?
Like,
so but to be honest, Chinese people use guaylo for like all types of people, just people that aren't Chinese.
Do they have one for dark skinned people?
But yeah, for me, like, sorry, that isn't the comedic side of things. Like, I think for me, like, around my circle of friends, it was always okay to mock each other for our ethnicities.
Well, back in the day, it was a
like,
lot more PC. Like, people didn't care as much as they do now.
Yeah. Nowadays, people care a lot.
People gave me some heat back in the day, and I'd give them heat back. I still do.
Yeah.
And they still do, because we're okay.
It's normal. It's fine.
Because we don't mean anything by it, really.
Yeah, and especially when you're young, like you have less of the bad intention. You're just saying it because that's how you're thinking.
Especially when you're young.
You know?
Yes, absolutely.
You're ignorant. You know,
yes.
it's fine.
Yes.
But I think that plays a lot into having a preference for dating. You know, what you're surrounded in when you grow up. Like, for example, like for me, like I'm gonna be completely honest. I didn't really enjoy being Chinese when I grew up. I thought being Asian was not cool at all. It was like,
for real?
I think for me, I was probably one out of like 5 or 6 Asians I knew in my school. You know,
is that
it was
right?
like, it was, mad minority kind of situation. You know, and it was like, for me, I was like, fuck, this white dude's cool, this black dude's cool. You know, like I'm an Asian, like what? This is not even cool. You know, and like for me, like growing up, I've always kind of like, I think this kind of plays into the preference thing. I really like white girls. You know, I had a thing for white girls. But I wouldn't say I'm racist or anything. I wouldn't say like fuck every other girl, like white girls for the win, you know?
Nah,
like,
but the thing,
it's more just like they're just beautiful to me. I think white girls are beautiful, and they're like it's a preference that I enjoyed. But over the years, as I like went into high school and like met, you know, multicultural people, I think for me my preference kind of changed. It's not it became less of a preference and more of like women. You know what I mean?
No, I
It
get
was
you.
just like it was just the opposite sex. Like if we're going to talk about sexuality, then it's more just like I'm not going to date a dude. Obviously, I know who I am. I'm going to date a woman.
Right,
So it's less of, for me. It's more deeper than that. It's deeper than the ethnicity thing.
So I think I think what you're saying, if I can rephrase it, is that I think the same thing happened to me. Is that you initially had some sort of preference, and then you realized maybe that the personality actually factors more so than the outlook, and that anybody of any skin color to you is just, you know, it's just as valid, just as beautiful.
Yeah.
Right.
So I mean, and exactly.
That's how I feel.
In one way, it can look from the outside, it could look racist, right? But I think there's always some sort of like circumstance or situation that led them to have that sort of preference.
Absolutely.
Right?
That's a great thing to think about, is why they think that way.
Yeah, exactly. I mean, if you were to flat out say like, yo, I just straight up want to date like Asian women or Asian men, then, and with no context, no reason behind it, I'd be like, yo, that's fucking racist, bro. Like, you know?
And then you try and understand why they grew up like that, and it's like, but other people are like, you're describing people of different races too, not just Asian people, and you know what I mean?
Exactly.
But that's my thing, is that sometimes people pigeonhole it, and they're like, you know, I only date white people because they're, you know, they dress well, or whatever, you know, whatever suffix, prefix you have, and then you have to like look at those people and be like, but there's so many other people of other races and cultures who do the same thing. Why is the outer appearance? It does matter. It does. I get them. It does matter.
It always does.
It does.
No matter. I don't care who says.
No, it does.
Looks don't matter or whatever. It does.
It does.
I mean, like, It doesn't matter 100%. Like you could think, like for example, if I found. Actually, let me just take it back. I was dating this girl. Like, I didn't think she was the hottest girl in the world. You know what I mean? But like. Sorry. But, I mean, like, I thought
my
what was
girlfriend
beautiful,
is ugly.
That is not what I'm saying. That's not what I'm saying. And that I'm not talking about my current girlfriend as well. Love you, Cece. But anyway, what I'm trying to say is like, for me, I grew closer to her because of her personality. You know what I mean? It was like initially I was just kind of like,
what you're saying.
yeah, she's kind of pretty, but like she's not my type.
And then she grew more attractive.
If you heard me say that, then it would seem kind of racist. You know,
really?
I feel like if I was just like, yo, this white chick is hot or whatever, but it's like, I mean, sorry. I think this white chick is kind of good looking, but I don't think I kind of prefer Asians or whatever.
Right,
you know what I mean?
right.
It's like, so I wouldn't go there. That's what I mean. But like. You know,
but do you have some sort of affinity towards, or I'd say nepotism towards your own race? Because if I see a fine ass brown girl, I'll be like, damn, I do not see many of you. It's like rarity, bro.
Bro, okay. If you tells you.
Oh, sorry, you cut off there, my guy.
Oh, did I cut off?
Yeah. Just
sorry. I mean, I was just saying. I agree with you because, like, I've. Oh, yeah, I'm not trying to sound racist or have a preference,
this
but
is the second time you said this now.
like I was talking about how when you grow up, you start to appreciate, you know, the different ethnicities and stuff. For me, even still, once I got to that point, I still kind of didn't prefer Asians as much.
Oh, for real?
Like. I think for me, I've always kind of wanted like
White.
like in a family, in a family sense, I've always wanted like an interracial kind of family. You know, I don't know whether it's gonna be like with a white partner. Yeah. I don't know if it was gonna be with a white partner or if it was like a black partner or whatever partner. You know, but I mean, it's crazy. Now I'm dating an Asian girl. You know, but but you know, it's different. I'm Chinese.
Do you think if you had grown up in China, like in some sort of in an Asian country, that it would be different or no?
Well, that's hard to say because like my upbringing would be completely different. You know,
absolutely. That's why I'm asking.
The type of person I am now won't necessarily be the type of person I could have been.
Absolutely.
But and there goes my face thing. Anyway, sorry, my mist toner fell off from the top of my desk. I use a mist toner, guys. You know, just thought I'd put it out there. Trilogy, good product. Anyway, some
today's
free marketing
episode
for you.
isn't sponsored, but it should be sponsored by
Trilogy,
the Weekend album. It's a good album.
Hook me up with. Oh man, I've already lost my train of thought. What was I talking about?
It's some. But you wouldn't be the person you were today if you weren't born in China.
Damn. Okay. If I was, I think I would still be me.
Definitely.
Like the type of guy.
But to a different extent.
Yeah, to a different extent. But I think I would still have similar tastes and preferences. Just because, like.
Oh, do you think so?
Yeah. I mean, like.
So you don't think it's what you've seen when you were younger? Because I come from Africa, it's just gonna be that I like ass. That is just how it was always going to be. I'm sorry, there's just no way.
Okay, now that you say it like that, I think I can. Yeah, I think it might be different. Cause like for me, I was a bosom to booty. Okay, growing up, like that's for me. It's just
a lot of guys seem to have switched sides now.
No, I've switched sides, bro. You know me.
A lot of guys. No, I know you. I mean, a lot of guys have switched sides like over the years. I'm not a bandwagon. I was there before it was cool, baby.
Yeah, man. You would, no doubt. I know that too.
Yeah.
For me, I think why I chose the bosoms over the booty is because like I'm someone that appreciates beauty, and like since the face is so close, you know, it's just like the closest kind of thing to look at. You know, if you have a beautiful face, then it's like great. You also have some beautiful like it's just, you know, it's like a plus. But then the whole ass thing, like this generation, oh man, there's the ass literally left, right, and center. Like it's
not
crazy.
Complaining.
Yeah, no, I ain't complaining either. Like it's changed my point of view of things as well.
I think I was explaining to Gautam that my reasoning is that I'm an equal opportunity kind of man. I don't care what you have up top, because you can't change that. So don't change it. It's beautiful, but your ass, you can squat, you can turn, you can double them thighs. You know what
I've been telling my girl
Danger.
that, like, not saying
Please,
let me just explain real quick. Okay, it ain't because she ain't got a nice ass or anything. All right, she always asks me like, yo, what should I do for workout? I'm just like, hey, squats would be nice, you know, like. And like in the most like,
my God,
I don't know, caring way possible. I'm not trying to be like, I'm not trying to be like, yo, your ass ain't big enough, squat. You know, it's more like, yo, like
game over.
You could have a mean ass from squatting, because you know
it could be a
like,
10. It's right now. It's at a 6.
I'd say it's a good 8, bro. I like your ass. It's beautiful.
Well, I hope you do, man.
Oh man, I hope her family never watches this episode.
I will link it to. They'll be like the first people.
I will die, bro.
Oh no,
literally die.
Oh,
maybe when we're married, you can probably send it over. But any time before then, it's,
all right.
it's death.
I'll keep it on hold. Yeah, I just block them.
Death by hanging.
No, but that's what I was saying, is that whatever you have in your chest area, it's perfect. I'm not one of those people. I hate being sizist. For me, I don't care. Whatever you have is perfect. It is. It just is. I never had a problem. The ass, I'm like, whatever you have, you can double it. I'm like a casino type man, you know. I'm a betting.
Double or nothing, baby. Double or nothing.
And if it's big, it could get bigger. Like.
For sure, no doubt. That's what I'm trying to say.
I believe in growth.
That's what I was saying about my girlfriend. I was just, you know, it can be big, you know?
Yeah.
It's perfect the way it is. Hey, if you're watching this, see, it's perfect. You know, I tell you this all the time. But, you know, always strive to be better. That's why I work out. Strive to be better. You
Imagine telling your girl that always strive to be better in your ass area, because you're definitely lacking.
You're definitely lacking in the peach department, girl. You're gonna have to plant some seeds or something, grow some more peaches.
But is that, so going back to like say
yeah, sorry.
So say okay for me, naturally speaking, biologically, if you want to say it that Colombians or like Latina girls, just they're super curvy, naturally speaking, over like Indian people, bro. It is hard to come by one with a nice butt. It just is.
That is, yeah.
But
same with Asians.
Yeah, no, it is.
Put it out there.
And so like, is that a reason for preference?
Yeah, I think it would be. Like, I mean, if you're surrounded by your own culture for so long, seeing something else that's outside of your culture is gonna be interesting. You're gonna be curious. Naturally, we're gonna be curious as humans. We're curious beings.
I get you.
So like for me, like that's why I had such a big change of heart in the whole ass department. It's just like, it's like, wow, like I ain't ever seen no Asian girl with a booty like that, and it's like,
Janae Aiko.
Oh.
Every time anyone says that, everyone on the show is like, ooh. It's because she's half Asian, half black. That is the best combination I've ever.
Her parents did a good job. Say that. Sorry, I got lost.
I'm gonna make my daughter not squat, so she'd never be attractive.
Okay, that's another thing. Like, if
she can be as attractive as she wants. I don't know.
Yeah, like
what
as
I will
father,
do as a parent is teach her how I'll be like, listen, if you wanna you could do whatever you want. What I'm going to do is teach you what I think is the right way. And if you don't want to follow me, then you don't have to. But I can't be there for you all the time if you choose to continuously make those mistakes. But I trust you not to, get pregnant at 14 or whatever. Like, just some horrible I'm going to instill trust into her.
Yeah, the crazy thing is we can say all this shit now. I mean, like, I talk about like my future family like it's gonna happen tomorrow. Like,
yeah,
but,
me too.
Like at the end of the day, man, like when the time comes, man, who knows what's gonna happen?
It'll be
like,
tough.
I could be talking about exactly what you're saying about your daughter, right?
But,
and the whole like you trust them, but like when the time comes, imagine having a daughter that's out like fucking every dude like in the school.
No.
Or
So that's what I was saying. Like I'm gonna teach her values, respect this, that, and then if she still wants to do that, I'm not gonna hold it against her because she somehow saw that as the right thing to do. Then okay. I obviously I'm doing something wrong, or your mom is or something, because all we're trying to do is get you to be the best you that you could be. If you want to every dude, go ahead, but like get a good career though.
Right. Okay.
And you should know that in the end you're going to lose on love if you keep losing its value yourself if you keep throwing love around. And it's the same thing with a guy. I'll be like, son, I want you to bang as many chicks as you want, but listen, bro, don't stay at my house and do it. Find yourself a job, find yourself something, and maybe a good goal.
Buy yourself a car or something. I don't know.
So as much as you want to take my condoms out the drawer, first of all, they don't fit you, Jack. Second of all,
my son will have no problems. He's gonna be popping out, and he can put a condom on straight away.
Nah, I just
see. Is that another thing to have a preference because of
size?
This is purely on male perspective. I guess it's actually for both, because if we're talking about booty as well, and then now
I don't love girls who are sizist. I've never had problems, so I'm fine. I'm okay.
Yeah, I ain't never had problems too. I feel like. Well, I've never had anyone to compare with, to be honest. Like, they say everyone, there's a stereotype of Asians having small penises, but let's be completely honest.
There's no stereotype. Everyone has big and small. There's variations.
I wouldn't even be able to tell if I had a small or not, because I've never actually compared with any of my guy mates, because it's kind of like a weird thing to
don't compare
do.
with your homies.
Like, it's like, hey, homie, how big's your dick? Let's have a look. You know what I'm saying? Like, and to be honest, let's be real again. Like,
Can you imagine going up to your friend and being like, yo, how big's your dick, bro?
I've definitely said that as a joke. I can recall saying some of that.
I've never measured mine. If that.
Nah, I don't think I have either. No, wait. Yeah, nah, never.
Yeah.
I've definitely measured it on a girl's body, but I've never I've never used a
I
ruler
guess
or anything.
so, yeah.
But I think like the thing is, it's what really matters is when you're hard, right? Because that's when you actually put it into effect and put it into use.
Yeah.
Yeah. So like, imagine trying to compare with a guy and be like, okay, we just gotta get hard first. Like, bro, I couldn't ever be turned on with another one of my homies standing there, like both of us trying to get hard. Like,
Do you think you and your homies could watch a porno together?
Not for its purpose of watching porn, but just as a joke. Yeah, for sure.
Hey, bro, I'm gonna jack off today. What are you doing?
You want to join me, or you?
Otherwise, we're gonna be wasting internet. No, I have unlimited. No, just come over.
Yeah, exactly, bro. I don't know, but
no.
So it's hard. Like, so
you're asking, is it a I think certain girls definitely have size preferences.
Yeah, and I'm sure certain guys have like size preferences too.
But I don't love the girls who have size, and I don't love the guys who have size preferences, because I think it's about, for me, despite like whatever, I'm, like I said, I'm okay, completely okay with what I have. It's not huge, but it's not small either. Let's just, you know what, just for the sake of the joke, it's tiny. I don't want to seem like egotistical, so it's very small. No. I don't even have a penis. Anyway.
Okay, it's practically a clitoris.
Yeah. But so no, like the thing is, it's my friends, like certain friends are asked, like, does it matter? And I'm like, no, bro. It's about how you use it. It's about if you know what you're doing in bed. That if you know what, like, you know, if you know how to put on the moves and stuff, and you have the stamina, because you gotta have it doesn't matter how big it is if you just gonna pop.
Exactly, for sure.
If you can last, you gotta go to the gym, start running.
Yeah, man, you gotta get that heart pumping, bro.
Yeah. You gotta really, and you know, it's about the passion and stuff. And I think hopefully, if you find a goal, you know, or if a girl finds a guy, he won't be like, I like you, but your one boob's a C cup, one's a A. I don't know what's going on. Like,
okay, like I know we're talking about size and but that's a
okay, that's a little
that's a deformity, bro. I think you need to get that checked out. If one tit's an A cup and the other's a C, that's like saying like, yo, your balls are like humongous, but your dick's tiny. Like, what's going on? Like.
Yeah, no, okay, fine. You're right. I didn't mean that. I apologize to all women who have different breast sizes. I'm sure they're beautiful. Okay, stop laughing. They're beautiful.
A's and C's, baby.
A's and C's get degrees.
Indeed, they do.
Yep. But no.
And D's do as well. You know, don't discriminate.
I know. I think a D is a fail, to be honest, bro. Nobody has ever said D's get degrees. That's the dude who says that is probably on the street, like with a crack pipe, like, D's get degrees.
D's get degrees, my man. That just doesn't sound right at all. Hey, I mean, nah. Yeah,
it is C, because a C is like 65 plus.
I was thinking more like D as in, you know, like, you know, D's gets you degrees, you know. Like, do you get my reference?
No,
you know, just sleep with the lecturer.
Oh my god,
you know?
No.
D's.
No, don't do
degree.
that. Don't do that.
Don't do that. Sorry. If anyone's listening, don't do that. That was a joke.
Yeah, no. Yeah.
100% a joke.
Yep.
Unless I'm the lecturer. Nah, that's not. I'm playing.
No. But what I was saying was, I really don't think that it's. I would hope that there's, you know, apparently there is a study that said that a lot more men worry about their size than women.
Oh, definitely.
Because I'm sure you'd feel like imagine your girl dated like a black dude, right? Before you,
bro.
You in the back of your mind, you'd be like, I've seen them videos,
dude.
Right?
This is like, yeah, man.
There we go. There it is.
Like, for me, it's okay because it hasn't happened with my current girlfriend, but I could definitely imagine
but if it happened,
being put into that situation. Yeah, man. Like, it's like it's less on the size and more of the
Frank.
Am I going to be able to like please my girlfriend or like am I going to be able to like, you know, is she going to be satisfied or am I going to be good enough?
That's all that you want, really.
Am I going to be able to hold this relationship together? But then at the end of the day, like, I don't know, relationship's not purely based on sex, but it does
I don't know
play
what
a
small
big part of
is
it.
though. Like I don't know what length.
Yeah,
is small.
what even is considered small? Like I've never had a complaint, so I can't even like
Neither.
and not a bragging way, but
Oh
it's
yeah,
more
sorry,
just
I don't
like-
have penis. Sorry, never had complaint. Never. Me? I don't know what.
Oh
Yeah,
no.
yeah.
I mean it in a just like in a general like.
No, I know
Like
what you're
purely-
saying.
purely for
no
the
one's
knowledge,
been like,
it's like-
where is it? Like nobody. sorry.
Is it in yet? Oh my god! Like,
You're taking so long, and you're like, it's been 30 minutes. I've been trying.
I've already busted. What do you mean?
I
Like,
actually busted a nut like 20 minutes ago.
we've only been cuddling. That's why you probably haven't felt anything.
Did you think we were wrestling and I was losing? What did you think was happening?
I mean, yeah, exactly.
No.
So like,
Yeah.
yeah, for sure, man. Like, I've definitely had my fair share of insecurities. I mean,
Flip.
porn does that shit to you, man. Like,
It does though, right?
It paints that image exactly like
That everyone's just slinging bananas in their
Yeah,
faces.
man. I never knew black dudes had big dicks, you know, like until I started watching porn, and
Well,
I was
not
like,
those are like
those are like fuck off and Godzilla.
how do you walk
Like,
around like that though? Like that's like cumbersome to everyone around you.
You'll be walking and be
Taking up
dangling left and
space
right,
yeah.
smacking people.
Is that a
left and right.
metronome, bro? Every time.
Oh, yeah, exactly. So it's like,
yeah, you're right. It
from
does
that
make,
point onwards,
and I'm sure it makes girls insecure as well. You see, like those girls with like triple D, I don't know, like insanely looking weird, but and it's like you look better than the people in porn, like the girls.
Oh, definitely. To be honest,
way
I found
better.
the people I know in real life are
Natural
a lot more
is
attractive.
sexy,
Natural.
bro.
Hells yeah.
Not
Oh,
even
look,
like
that's why,
just natural everything.
my girlfriend's trying to call me.
Oh,
Danger!
Gonna have to put her on voicemail.
Danger!
do it.
Sorry, Cease. Sorry. I apologize. Love you, but kind of in the middle of something.
Okay, yeah. Yeah, but you
But,
you know what I'm saying, right?
Yeah, for sure.
But you
Like,
you actually you brought up a good point there with that pornos.
yeah, man. I mean, it's
Leads
the
to
same as what
insecurity.
we're talking about with the whole social media
Damn.
thing. It like anything you see on the internet paints an image in your head.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? And whether it be positive or negative. Like, let's talk about porn for a second. It's like if you somehow imagine that sex is gonna be the way you portray it, it's portrayed in porn, then you're gonna have this expectation, and then this whole talk about stamina and all that kind of thing we were talking about.
Well,
like,
they cut.
You probably
they cut.
Yeah, you won't be able to keep up because like you're trying to perform the way it happens in a porno, and it's just not gonna come out well, especially if you don't communicate it. Like, imagine a girl being like, "Oh my god, this dude's freaky as hell. Like, I didn't expect this one." Like I feel like if she had known that he was gonna be crazy, then
for
she
sure.
could reciprocate. But
Sure,
it's like
yeah.
she's not that kind of person.
Yeah.
And then, like we were talking about social media, like the likes thing. It's like when you see how many likes you have, that's how valid you feel. You're like, "Oh my god, I'm so liked by everyone." Like, yo, and that's that picture that you're painting.
Would
you know?
would you feel intimidated if the girl you were dating had like, I don't know, 10 exes or some number that was in double digits?
Nah, like I'm
nothing.
personally, I don't believe in that, because if I'm gonna have a problem with it, then like
Oh yeah,
I think it's hypocritical because it works both ways. Like,
Oops,
I would have
kind of
had,
forgot
like,
about that. Eh?
Yeah, I've been with women like that are in the double digits, and so
Yeah.
like if I'm gonna have a problem with it, then like
That's so
she,
true.
She has every
I
right to have a
kind of
problem with it
forgot.
with me. Yeah.
And we're not
It's-
bad people. Well, you
No,
aren't a bad.
it's-
You aren't a bad person.
I hope I'm not a bad.
I'm evil.
But I mean, yeah, it's like that, It's like if she doesn't have a problem with it, I shouldn't have a problem with
Yeah,
it.
no,
either.
you're right. You're right. That's
And if I do have a problem with it, then
bring it up, address it.
bring it up.
Yeah.
Bring it up. Something needs to change. Communication is key.
No, you're right. You're right. That's absolutely the right way. I didn't even think about it like that. I forgot
It's
about the
key
hypocrisy.
key to everything.
Yeah.
Key to everything.
Yeah.
Communication is key to everything.
trust.
Not even relationships, bro. Like
Just
business
everything in life. Yeah.
and
Communication,
everything,
trust,
bro.
hopefully loyalty, which
Yeah,
is
man.
tougher in this day and age.
Oh, so much tougher. So much tougher. But I mean,
I think.
shit.
Yep, I think that's time.
That is time. All right, that's all good. We had a
Did
good
you
talk.
have something else to say? No, we're
No.
fine.
I think we're flowing nicely there. I think that's good.
Flowing like water.
Like water.
Or like water.
Got that water.
Would you like? Is that something? If a girl had like that country accent, is that cool? Is that a turn on?
Oh, that's hot, girl.
That's hot, eh? Yeah,
that's hot.
that is. I wish I could date a girl.
I want me a country girl.
Hell yeah.
Hopping up and down on my horsey. You know what I'm saying?
I was just gonna say with the hats,
yet? I don't
know. That's all I was gonna say.
I mean, shit, they named the sixth position after the cowgirls. Come on,
is
like,
so
you know,
true.
like,
well, mine is the reverse, which is even better.
Bang bang.
No. So the would you rather? I started last time, so you gotta hit me with, you know, give me that power.
I'll hit you with that power, bro. I mean, since since we're on the topic of all this like sex and porn and shit, let's play around with the fetish thing again.
I just want to specify. I didn't start off with that. I asked you what race. I was trying to figure out if it's racist or not. You didn't even. Not only did you not answer it, you turned it into a porno and a size thing. Like,
hey man, when I go on a tangent, bro, I go on a tangent, bro. It will never stop. But hey, actually, to answer that question, let's just go back and answer it real quick. I personally don't think it's racist.
Me too.
I think it's more how it's seen and how you react to it.
And
like,
I think
if like, I could see it as racist,
no,
but it's probably not racist. I think it's more racist that I think it's racist.
Okay, yeah, let me give you the
know
quick breakdown. I think it's a little sad. It's not racist at all. I think it's a little sad to be like, I like I have this preference. Oh no, that's normal. Sorry. I think it's sad to be like, I see myself only with white people. I think it's even sadder if you tell people what you don't date, because that seems a little more racist instead of saying
okay, if that happens, that's 100% racism.
like I like every race except them black people, because
now that is racist.
No, I still don't think that's racist, but I think the lower you go, the more pigeonhole you get. So I think those people probably deserve to date whoever else feels like that, because most people are just open, and I think that's fine.
True.
You know,
sure.
Is that a good way of phrasing it?
No, that is a fantastic way of phrasing it. You just summed up this whole damn episode.
Thank you.
There. 16Leo, everyone. Edit in some claps in there, bro.
We'll do. You know it.
Please. I need to hear it.
But no, yes. So to finish off, you gotta hit me with that.
Okay,
that power.
All right.
That power.
Here we go. All right. Now, I'm sure your viewers know. All right. Everyone knows.
I have no
your
viewers.
Friends and family know that we are very passionate lovers. Especially when the time comes, man. Who knows what's gonna happen? I could be talking about, am I going to be able to please my homies? Not trying to sound racist or have a preference, but then have a new black dude's had big, maybe when we're married, you can probably bang bang. You want to join me, or you just
not like us?
Not us. You're not me and Leo. Sorry, as individuals.
You preference, you were like, I'm sure you and your family.
Oh man, today really is not my day.
Can you imagine if that's how they found out? They're like, on the podcast.
You couldn't even give me a damn phone call.
Wow.
Okay.
No,
okay.
so yeah.
Anyway,
we are both passionate lovers to our people.
Our people, yeah.
It's a different
as I was saying,
yes.
We have no
Not that there's anything wrong with that.
No, nothing wrong at all. But we have no problem, going down on a woman.
Not at all.
So yeah.
Got to return the favor.
See, exactly. Yeah. Now, would you rather?
I'm scared.
Would you rather eat the booty, or
Okay, no. When you say, sorry, I need to let you.
Sorry. Or would you rather, I don't know, lick some toes or something? You know what I mean? Now, this is more disgusting for me because I date a dancer, so we're on our feet all the time. So you see,
that's true.
You see where I'm trying to weigh my options here, My tongue has seen some pretty nasty things in my time, but booty and toes, you know.
That's pretty
Where do you-
bad. I know.
Where do you stand?
That's the thing. Like, I love me some ass. I don't love to eat it. Like, it's not. I don't know why people seem to love that, because that's the part of your body where you poo-poo from. Like,
Well, I mean, like, before people do it, they do some mass cleaning and all that kind of shit.
Yeah,
like,
that's true.
From
That's
what
true.
I've heard, you know.
from what
but,
you. Okay, a little defensive there.
I
but
ain't just saying, I ain't never done it, but I mean, if my girl's open to
I
try,
like that.
if that's what she wants, like, yeah. But first of all, you gotta go. through
Okay,
the,
yeah.
you know,
Okay, you know what?
whatnot.
Actually, this is kind of a coward. This is kind of a coward's out. But whatever she wanted more, I'd give her a choice. I'd be like, listen, I'm not doing both. That's disgusting, you piece of crap. You pick one, and that's it. That's all you're getting.
Alright.
So-
That's kind of an answer. I mean,
I'm
but
sorry.
like,
Yeah,
what-
I'm sorry.
what
I don't
would
have a
you
preference.
rather?
Yeah. I guess the booty. I guess.
Nice. Alright.
I will brush my teeth for 10 to 15 weeks after that.
I've been this person 10 to 15 years. bro.
Jesus Christ. I don't know. I mean, if I had to, that would be it. What about you?
Man, like.
You come out with the real hard ones, I gotta say, because
This
everything.
one's hard for me too. My girl's a dancer. Her feet ain't that great, and then she poops a lot too. So like,
Well, she's a
I
human,
mean,
you know.
she's
gotta-
a human,
yeah.
but she's a great human that likes to poop. So
Yeah.
damn, that's hard. Maybe
Bro, the last one I got was like, would you rather fall off a building or get hit by? It was not like the stakes weren't this bad.
we're exposing each other to the whole world right now.
Yeah,
man. I don't know,
yeah.
but,
Seemingly.
I'm gonna have to say booty as well. Like,
Yeah.
for sure. I mean, you know, I'll just play around and see how it goes.
Yeah. Nah. I'm in agreement with you. All right. I'm gonna try and hit you with one that's not as dirty because
I hope not. I need to get away from this shit, man. I need to take a break from these podcasts and this is too much.
ooh, yeah, I didn't even think of one now. Okay, all right. Would you rather date a girl who he never pays for anything? Like it's cool to pay for a girl, right? But not like nothing. Like she orders frozen drinks and she wants you to pay. It's like, bro, you don't have $2? Really?
You haven't even picked up $1 off the street. Like, come on, bro. Like,
You haven't found a nickel or something? I know you work at a bank. Do you not know how to use the money?
Yeah.
Or,
She just stores them away. All right. Okay.
or a girl who is like absolutely atrocious with her money. Like every time you do anything, she's like broke because she spent it on stuff for herself. So she doesn't buy you anything and she doesn't save or nothing. So either way, she's bad, but like in two different ways.
Damn, that's.
Or a guy, like if you're a girl at home, guys probably are more like this than girls.
Oh, that's really hard, eh? Because like,
That's a toughie.
I think for me, I'd probably date the one where I pay for everything.
Yeah, me too.
Because like, just because I pay for everything doesn't mean she doesn't have money.
Yes,
right?
no.
And
She
so,
probably
like,
has their money.
And if we're together, I'm sure that money will be invested into something.
But what if she...
Maybe not for me, because like you're saying, she doesn't pay anything for me, but it would benefit us maybe in the future if if it was like a family related thing. She could buy a house or something, you know, like.
But maybe just for her, bro, because
Yeah, maybe just
she's
for her.
like, you
I'll
buy
just-
the house.
I'll sleep in the garage in the car, you know. Every anniversary, I'll meet her in the bedroom, and then once we're done, I'll head back to the
Once
car.
a year, you leave your car.
I don't know, man. But like,
No, I
I
get
feel
you, I
like
get you.
it's better than Nick off being broke, bro. Like,
Yeah,
having no money.
I don't. Yeah, it would be real tough if I'm trying to save like with this girl and stuff, and we're trying to do something together, and she's like, "Well, Giuseppe," and I'm like, "Ah, Jesus Christ, Giuseppe's not gonna buy us a house," you know.
Louis ain't buying shit.
I don't know, Louis, but he's not buying me shit, bro.
You know, Ralph ain't getting nothing. You know, like
yeah, unless your boss named Ralph.
Yeah, exactly. So yeah, I don't know. I mean, yeah. I'm a saver. You know, I like to have just the financial security.
I'll try and put a one up on her as well. I'll be like, listen, I bought you everything. You need to shut the hell up once in a while, bro.
Yo.
Out here complaining that we eat McDonald's every week.
I'll mix it up. I'm gonna be like, hey, I know you never pay for anything, but maybe this one time you pay.
Just keep trying. Netflix.
Keep trying. One day, you know.
Come on, Netflix. It's Netflix.
It's only $14.99 per month. It's not even like per day or week.
Nah, but if she's not buying you the frozen Coke, there's no way she's giving you them $14, bro.
Nah, bro. We'll see. We'll try all the 14 frozen Cokes first, and then
okay,
we'll see
here's my thing. I'm like, listen, if you're not gonna pay, you cannot order the sirloin steak. You cannot. I'm sorry, bro. Look at the kids menu. Look at the salad.
You're getting the McMuffin beef patty out of the hamburger.
Yeah,
That's what you're getting.
Yeah. I'm gonna hold the fries on all your combos because that's it, bro. You're not paying. You're gonna have to learn somehow.
You're gonna have a Happy Meal,
but it ain't gonna be happy.
Ain't gonna have no toy. You get no fries. You're having a water instead of the soft drink.
Ain't no soft drinks.
Take out everything out of the burger.
It's just gonna be one apple crisp, basically, bro. That's
one apple crisp, the buns,
and
the
crossword that you get with it, bro. And maybe if you find the word money in there, you could circle it real hard and try and find some because I don't know, bro.
You ain't got.
I love you, but like you ain't paying for shit.
Yo, straight facts.
Yeah, nah. I think that's a good way to end it.
Hells yeah.
This has been another great podcast. It's been real revealing, possibly too revealing.
It really has. They might have to wait a year or two to drop.
Apparently so. But
who knows?
As always, I'd like to thank my guest Alvin. He's one of the best there is. And so if you like this video, then hit that notification bell, subscribe, comment, tell your friends. We'll be here forever, basically. And I think we're done. We out. Oh, so you finished watching the whole video. Well, that's pretty dope. I know you've subscribed, but your friend might not have. So you should show them this video, because here's today's reason why they should subscribe.
Yeah man, I never contemplated African males having large ding-dongs in their pants until I watched them adult movies, bruv.
Oh my god, you need help. Thank you so much for watching. I sincerely appreciate that. Listen, while you're here, why don't you watch one of these? It's somewhere on the screen, okay? I'm blind. It's somewhere on the screen. Subscribe.